We are the first to be showing you a brand new community right here in Montgomery, Texas. In fact, we've got two homes to show you today. We've got their 50-foot product, and then we've got their 40-foot product. And they've got prices out here starting at $259,000. And we are set up here in the second highest point in all of Montgomery County. We can actually see Lake Conroe, and it is way below us. So there is no flooding risk out here. And this is a brand new community. They only have 7 homes being built so far, which means you can get on the ground floor of something exciting and new in an area that's absolutely exploding. This neighborhood is located directly off of Highway 105, which is the main road right here in Montgomery, and you're just 5 minutes from downtown Montgomery, which has a lot of nice, exciting energy going on in it. And we're also seeing just a ton of new commercial growth right outside of this community. They've got the brand new Home Depot that just opened up, and you are in some phenomenal schools. This neighborhood is zoned to Lake Creek High School right here in Montgomery ISD, and everyone raves about the school system here. So we're gonna show you homes starting at $259,000 over in their 40-foot product, and then we're gonna circle back and check out their largest floor plan, which is the one you see right behind me. So let's go check it out. Welcome into the first home we are showing you today. We are actually inside of Beazer Homes, 40-foot model home. And the neighborhood we're checking out today is called Montgomery Ridge. And I want you to swirl around real quick before we get you into the house. This is gonna be their sales center. Most model homes are set up this way. So whenever you meet up with us, we're gonna come in here and meet with their sales counselors, and they'll have all their floor plans and their interactive community map over here. That way you can pick your lot, because we're getting you in on the ground floor. As I mentioned, they have only started to build 7 homes out here. And when it's all said and done, they're gonna have 475 different home sites. And so come on in, check it out. This is what you can expect when it comes to their fit and finish for their Beazer product. And there's actually a lot of goodies to unpack hiding in plain sight. And just as an example, one of the first ones is this cool little guy right here. So recently we've started to see these pop up where you've got your little outlets in the middle of the island. But what I didn't realize is that they also double as a wireless phone charger, which is so cool. Got my cute little kids right there. So coming in, we got the kitchen. Kitchen's pretty nice setup. It's got the open concept. Anytime you're in a 40-foot product, it's gonna be pretty skinny. And so the layouts are all gonna be pretty similar. If you want this open concept, pretty much half of the house is gonna be the open area, and then the other half of the house is gonna be where the bedrooms are located. So you've got a nice flow in here. It's still a really good sized kitchen island. You got 4 bar stools up here, and really plenty of counter space. And what I love about Beazer is, yes, this is the product that starts at $259,000. They start around 1,200 square feet. The one that we're in is around 1,650 square feet, but they come with fridge, washer, dryer, blinds, all the appliances, the full gutter package, and a lot of really cool energy efficiency goodies that we'll show you here in a second. So let's start in the kitchen. We've got a massive walk-in pantry. This thing's actually bigger than what we see in a lot of homes that have, 1,000 extra square feet. You got the stainless steel fridge. You've got the slide-in gas range cooktop. They do have gas here, so depending on where you're coming from, if you've been cooking on electric for a long time, here's your opportunity to cook on gas. So they got the 5 burner with the microwave up top, the gray shaker cabinets, and you're gonna have the opportunity to pick from a lot of different design center selections, which we'll show you here in a little bit, but these are finishes that you can expect even in some of their base products. So you got quartz countertops, you got the stainless steel divider sink. You're gonna have a couple different sink options when you build with them, matching stainless steel dishwasher here. Now, it's gonna flow over into your dining room. This is actually a pretty big dining table for a smaller home. This actually is an 8-seater table. Plenty of windows running down the side of the house, so it feels very open. It gets a lot of natural light. Anytime you're in a skinnier product, it is gonna feel kind of like a longer hallway. But this one, I don't know, it doesn't bug me. I actually like how it flows. In fact, this piece of furniture here, you could even do away with and it would open it up a little bit more. Now back here, you've got your living room. I do like that this is a dedicated living space. You can fit a full-size sectional back over here, and then I would mount your TV right up along this wall. Plenty of room for a TV, and it's not a big pass-through living room. The only thing you're gonna pass through this living room to get to is your covered back patio. And so let's check out the size of the patio. I love that they did this spray decking. This is an upgrade, but they got the spray deck on the back patio. It gives it an elevated look and feel. And then this covered back patio is a standard feature on some of their floor plans. So make sure, if this is important to you, you pick a floor plan that offers this. But the yard size is pretty decent. I mean, for a 40-foot product, just so you know what a 40-foot product is, we explain it in all our videos, but you're talking about the width of the lot. And so from this fence over here to that fence, it's 40 feet wide. And then obviously all of the lots will vary in depth. But you've got an opportunity, since this is a brand new neighborhood, the sooner you reach out to us and the sooner we get you out here, we're actually going to have the ability to pick a lot for you. And so if you want a lot that backs up to a green space or has no rear neighbors, they are gonna charge a premium for that. But I asked them, I said, what's your most expensive lot premium for your absolute best lot? And they said it's only $10,000. And so if it's a priority for you to get a lot that you don't have rear neighbors or you back up to green space, you can get that for $10,000 out here. So this is the master bedroom. This is a 3-bed, 2-bath home sitting right around 1,600 square feet. They're gonna have options all the way up to 2,450 square feet, even in their smaller 40-foot product. So they've got some 2-story options. This is their biggest 1-story though that they offer. And this is a king-size bed. There's plenty of space in here. Ceiling height's 9 feet. They even have it pre-wired. They've got surround sound throughout the house, which is really cool. You can hook it up to Sonos and start playing. Now, one thing I appreciated is that this isn't a tiny master bathroom. It's actually wide. It opens up. A lot of the homes we've featured, especially in this square footage range lately, they've been kind of dinky. So you've got 2 options with their floor plans you get to pick. You can either do the larger walk-in shower or you could do the garden tub shower combo. Either way, they're both gonna fit in this same space. You got dual vanities, a little bit thinner, but you still have the quartz countertops in here. And then closet space, I would say for a 1,600 square foot home is decent. I would say it's average. It's not massive, but it's not too small. You even have your little shoe rack over here. And then you've got your toilet with the door, I might add. So for those of you in the comments saying I have to have a door, you do have a door right here. Your other 2 bedrooms are gonna be located off of this hallway here, as well as the laundry room. And as I mentioned, it comes with all of the utilities. So check that out. It's a normal size laundry room, but you get these nice washer and dryers when you close on this home. And look, appliances add up. A lot of people don't think about that, but that could be 10,000 bucks just in appliances. You're gonna have to come out of pocket if the builder doesn't include it. Now, this is gonna be one of your 2 bedrooms, but they have it set up as kind of a mini design center studio. And what I like about this, one, all of their options are a lot cleaner, more modern, which is what you would expect. It's 2024, it's about time, but they've got a lot of good flooring options. You've got some luxury vinyl planks and some natural wood tones. You also have some lighter wood tones. I think this one is probably my favorite personally, but this is a good product. I like it. I like the look and feel. A lot of good color options, and then you've got your quartz here to choose from. They also have granite, and then they've got tons of different backsplash options. And you can decide if you want to go with a more modern, like white cabinet option or a more traditional wood style. Now, I think this room's a little deceptive. It's not a massive room, but I think it feels a little smaller since they have these built-ins. But let's check out the closet, show you what we're working with. You also have your brick and stone options down here too. So you do get to pick out a lot when it comes to these houses. You got the option to buy one they've already built, or you can come in here and pick everything out. But one thing that sets Beazer apart is gonna be its energy efficiency. But before we get to that, here is the second bathroom. It's a single vanity shower tub combo, so both of these bedrooms are gonna share that. But as we talked about energy efficiency, it's one thing to just say, hey, we're energy efficient. It's another thing to show it. So check this out. I thought this was super unique. That's the attic, and I don't know if you see in there, but they have a chocolate bunny rabbit. And right now, Keith, do they have a thermometer? What does it say it was reading? I think it's 100 degrees out today. I think it's right at 100 degrees out. It's very hot. We're trying to film outside as quickly as possible. That's an open attic space. That thing should be melted, but it's not because of the spray foam insulation. And so you can see in the attic space when it's 100 degrees out, it's right around the mid 80s. We don't have basements here in Texas. A lot of people actually store their stuff up in the attics. And I'll tell you, it makes a huge difference when the insulation isn't just right above the sheetrock, but when it's actually in the attic. It's gonna keep your stuff cooler and you can feel better about storing your stuff up there. They've got kind of all of their energy guarantees. It's not just about the spray foam. They spray foam the interior walls too. A lot of people just do the attics, but it's just gonna give it a higher R value of insulation. So ultimately, these homes are just built better and they have less leakage, which is gonna cut down on your energy bills. So it's not just about the cost of the home, but it's about the ongoing cost of your utility bills over the course of living in this home. And this is their smaller product. We still have a bigger one next door to show you. But one more thing I did want to point out in here, this is actually their air filtration system. This is part of their package. It comes with the home, and this is gonna help ensure that the home is a lot cooler, especially on these hot summer days. So for what you're getting for the money out here, I'm really impressed. They've got homes starting at $259, but this exact floor plan sitting right around 1,650 square feet. It actually starts at $282,000, and I don't like sharing base prices with you all because what really matters is what does it cost once you've picked everything out. Well, what I was really impressed by is a lot of their packages from their design center are nice enough materials where you don't really have to upgrade. So you could actually buy this exact home right around $290,000 to $300,000 with a lot of similar finishes that you saw here. Now, obviously, if you want to get a premium lot, you're gonna add on about $10,000, but that's gonna include your fridge, washer, dryer, blinds. Now, they're always running different specials, and so I try not to put the special they're running at this exact moment in these videos because it is subject to change, but I will say on a general level, they're running some crazy specials buying interest rates down at this moment. Right now, they've got 2.99% for your first year. They're buying that down, and as I mentioned, they've got 6% that they'll throw towards your closing cost to use however you need to get you into these homes, and that 6% doesn't go to all of the goodies that they throw in. The one thing they don't include are sprinklers in the front and backyard. You would need to pay extra for those, but they can throw those in for you if you're willing to pay for those, which I would. It's hot here and your grass will die without those. Now, you're probably wondering where we're at. We're gonna cover exactly where we're at in this next home. So let's go get over to that 50-foot product and show you what it's all about. Now we're walking up to their larger product. This one's right over 2,500 square feet, and it's gonna be a 2-story, but I really love the curb appeal. This white and black is really, really modern. Now, before we get you inside, if you don't know already, my name's Kyler Ferris, and we make these videos for you. We want to tell you everything there is to know about moving to the Houston area. So if you're thinking of moving here, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. That way we can keep you updated on everything going on here. And do what we always say, don't be shy. Just give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us a quick email. That way we can actually help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas. Now let's get you inside and check out our next house. Now we are in their 50-foot product, and let me tell you, that energy efficiency thing is no joke. It feels significantly colder in here. And when you walk into this home, this is gonna be your home office. They are still gonna be showing off what they can do as far as their energy efficiency. But this home is a 4-bedroom home, just over 2,500 square feet. It's 2 stories, but it has its own dedicated home office up here at the front of the house, right when you come in. They don't have the double doors on it, but it would come with the double doors for you to use this as a home office. And as we continue to move inside, this is a 2.5 bath, so you do have the half bath directly over here, which is conveniently located right next to the living room. But typically there'd be a wall here, and this would be the garage. But since it's their sales center, I wanted to pull you in here for a moment and kind of show you what it would be like to come in here and configure your house. Now, these are their different 50-foot floor plans, and as you can see, they've got 6 different floor plans. They've got 4 of them are 1 stories and 2 of them are 2 stories, and we're in their largest, the Cascade. But what's really cool is they're gonna have some different structural options that you can play around with. So you are gonna pick the floor plan, but then from here, you can actually reconfigure the kitchen a couple of different ways, decide whether or not you want a sink in the island, or if you want nothing on the kitchen island. In fact, that's a good question. Let me know in the comments below if you want just a plain kitchen island or if you want the sink in the kitchen island. But you can configure it within reason, however you want. They've got these pre-selected options. And then one really cool thing, when they're talking about energy efficiency, because they built these homes over and over again, they actually can give you estimates so you don't have to guess about what your average utility cost is gonna be. So your electric cost on this home, their largest home, is $123 a month, which is significantly lower than a lot of the other home builders here in this area. And so it all adds up. Let me tell you, that is true. It's not just about the interest rates or the payment, but it is also about those utility costs. Now, this home being a 50-foot product, it's 10 feet wider than the homes that we saw over there, so it is gonna feel substantially more opened up in here. It doesn't feel like a long hallway. Yeah, it's nice, cozy, and spacious. So the first thing I wanna check out is gonna be the kitchen. Kitchen island seems about the same size as the last one, but a couple of different upgrades. They've got the farmhouse sink without the divider, that's stainless steel. They've got the same setup over here with your wireless charger that kind of clicks and pops up. Once again, really, really cool feature. And then huge walk-in pantry. I mean, absolutely massive. Plenty of space. I love that they're not cutting you short with a dinky little pantry. And then same stainless steel appliances. There's no difference in the appliances. And speaking of this kitchen island, I wanna sit down. I wanna tell you where we're at today. I think it's really important for you to understand really why I think this is such a good deal, because it's not just about the prices, it's about where you're located. You are off of Highway 105. between Conroe and Montgomery, but you are inside of Montgomery, but it's right before you get to downtown Montgomery. You can see the lake when you pull out of this community. You're that close to it. So if you want to live lake life or you want to have a boat, there's plenty of storage opportunities. You could be on the water in as little as 5 or 10 minutes. And it also means you can go and have access to all of the nice waterfront restaurants here. So if you want to go grab a quick bite to eat, you can head to Waterpoint Marina, grab something at Fajita Jack's, Monty's Lighthouse, or some sushi at Akashi, and then just hop right back in the boat and take off on a nice sunset cruise. And if you're not too familiar with Montgomery, Texas, it is just this small, quaint country Texas town. It's actually the birthplace of the Texas flag. Now, there's a lot more going on than what is going on in downtown Montgomery, but if you get a chance, definitely check out downtown Montgomery. It's got some cute historic sections to it. It's got antique stores, local wineries, and it really is a fun place to go shopping on the weekends. Montgomery is exploding with growth. There are a lot of neighborhoods, a lot of development taking place out here in Montgomery, and one of the reasons is because it's got these gorgeous trees, but it also has amazing school districts and the proximity to the lake, and so we're seeing it finally explode with growth. Growing up here, it really was kind of that tiny Texas town, and you'd have to drive all the way down 105 into Conroe to get your groceries. That's not the case now. They've got grocery stores popping up left and right. It really is a fantastic place that's super convenient now to get one of these new affordable homes. And you don't have to leave the neighborhood for cool amenities. They actually do have an amenity center that is planned for this community. As I mentioned, it's early stages, but they plan to have a community pool. They're gonna have pocket parks located throughout the community with a community pond. They will have sidewalks for you to go on walks out here. And then they also said that they're trying to put in a splash pad. And so be on the lookout for updates on that. But that is everything that you get here in Montgomery Ridge if you do decide to build with Beazer. And Beazer's the only builder out here, so it makes it super easy. It's, do you want the 40-foot or the 50-foot product? And then how good of a deal do you really want to get? Now we're back in our tour. Here we are. We've got the dining room here. We've got a guy out on the back patio. Shout out to him for working out here in this heat because it is terribly hot outside. You got a 6-seater here. You could probably go a little bit larger. There isn't a formal dining room here, so you are gonna use this kind of kitchenette area as your formal dining room. But you could go with a leaf and a table and extend it out for those holidays. You've got your covered patio, similar as what we saw next door. They did the I don't know what you call it, the non-slip coating on the concrete just to give it a little bit cleaner look and feel. Cool deck, that's what it's called, cool deck. And then you got a more spacious living room. This is a huge sectional. This thing is massive. You could easily fit 6, 7, 8 people on this thing, and it really doesn't feel like it's obnoxious either. I mean, it takes up, I don't know, it doesn't take up too much space, and it's huge. Now, they don't have TVs up in either of their models, but this picture, just for scale, is about a 75-inch TV. Could easily accommodate a massive TV in here. And one thing to point out too is the elevation change that you have here. I don't know if you can see out the windows, you got a retention pond back over this way, but you've got really good looks from up on top of this hill out across Montgomery. You can see the treetops. And then one other thing I didn't mention, they have the farmers market located right down the hill. Every single Saturday from 9 a.m. to I think 1 p.m. they have a farmers market at the KOA campgrounds right here in Montgomery. They got fresh produce, a bunch of other cool stuff. Go check it out if you're looking for something fun to do with the families. Whether you buy here or not, be sure to go check that out Saturday mornings. Now, here we have the master bedroom. This is pretty good size, standard size master. The ceilings do get taller in here. You got 10 foot up as opposed to the 9 in the other home that we saw. The king bed, good size dressers and nightstands. Overall, nice and light in here. It feels very open, very modern, very clean. And then you've got your bathroom. Now, I was actually more impressed with the bathroom next door because it felt a little bit more open. This is a little bit more of a galley style bathroom, but it's got your dual vanities with your undermount sinks. And then this one, they're not making you pick. You've got the shower and you've got the tub. So I guess compared to next door, that is a huge plus. You've got your toilet room here with the door, plenty of space too. Doesn't seem too dinky. And then the closet here opens up more than what we saw next door. So this is an adequate closet. I would say this is actually pretty good size, plenty of space here in the middle. You got your shoe rack over here, and then we still have 3 more bedrooms to check out. The other 3 bedrooms in this home are all gonna be located upstairs, but I do wanna show you that the laundry room is actually located off of this main living area. And these are full-size washer and dryer connections, decent sized laundry room, and then you've got your home control panels where they're gonna run that Wi-Fi into your house. But there's one more thing I wanted to show you. I thought this was just gonna be a normal size closet, but Keith, get in there. Show the people what we're working with. We got a full-size Harry Potter closet here. This thing is absolutely massive, and good luck, Keith, I'll see you upstairs. Now, the benefit of a 2-story is that you're gonna have this secondary living area up here. It's really tough to get it on these smaller 1-story footprints, and so that's why I prefer a 2-story home if you are looking for extra space or you've got kids, really for them to have their own dedicated space. Pretty good size space up here, and then they did something really cool. Man, they were pulling out all the stops when it comes to showing off their energy efficiency. We don't have basements here in Texas, as I mentioned, and so we're gonna store a lot of stuff in the attics, but this is what the attic would actually look like. So you've got the spray foam, you've got the ductwork, but they've got that thermometer working, and it's saying right now that it's right under 80 degrees. It's about 78 degrees in the attic. That is absolutely wild. I'm surprised somebody hasn't taken a bite out of that bunny. But anyways, now when we're upstairs, we got 2 different options. We'll check this bedroom out first. You've got 3 bedrooms here, and they are all very good size. This is gonna be the largest of the 3. Plenty of space. This is a full-size bed. You've got a window. You've got 9-foot ceilings in here with your ceiling fan, but they have a full-size desk over here. They even have the cool gaming lights. So if you've got a kid that games, show them this room. You can sell them on Moving to Texas, and they'll love you for it. Closet isn't a walk-in, but it's plenty of hanging space. And then they're really hitting it home because they know what they have here. Look up the school ratings on Lake Creek High School, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Everybody loves the schools here, and they knew when they bought this tract of land that a lot of people were gonna buy and build here just to be able to go to these amazing Montgomery schools. Now, over here, this is gonna be the full bathroom. If I could change anything, I would add maybe a 2nd bathroom up here, but all 3 bedrooms are gonna share this bathroom. However, it does have a dual vanity, so at least if the kids are sharing, you know, there's not just one sink for them to fight over. Pretty good sized rooms. You know, seeing this unstaged actually kind of opens it up. I don't know how it comes through on camera, but this one does have a walk-in closet, so it's really substantial. You could easily fit a queen size bed in here, full-size dresser, nightstands, all of the above. And then this one doesn't really feel like it's lacking either. If you like horses, got a lot of horses in on this one. A lot of good natural light and another walk-in closet, but Keith, I love that they've got the window in the closet. I just think that that adds an extra nice little element, really opens it up, and really just shows off how much space is in this 2,600 square foot 2-story home. Now, we gotta tell you exactly what it costs. This being their largest floor plan on their largest lot, this is also gonna be their most expensive home. But what I love about this home is that I don't think it's that expensive for what you get. In fact, the base price of this home actually starts at $382,000. They've got a couple different exterior elevations that you could reconfigure, but even their most expensive elevation is $391,000. And then once you go to the design center, if you do decide to pick everything out instead of buying one of their inventory homes, this thing might get up around $425,000 to $450,000, but that's gonna be decked out. And as I mentioned, it comes with a fridge, washer, dryer, blinds, everything that you could possibly want in a turnkey home, located in a phenomenal location, as you've seen, in one of my favorite suburbs, directly across from the lake and zoned to one of the most desirable high schools in the entire Houston area. So if you're still on the fence and you want to know more about this area, we've got some videos for you. Be sure to check these out. It'll tell you everything you need to know about Montgomery. There's also another neighborhood right down the street to check out with some similar options. And then we've made it easier than ever to reach out to us. Click right here. And as always, don't be shy. If you're thinking about moving to Houston, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us a quick email. That way we can help you make a smooth move right here to Houston, Texas.